Off the Beaten Path. Off the Beaten Path. Brand new country. And we're not talking that top 40 crap either. This is where you can hear great singers and songwriters, and they just don't have the backing when it comes to labels. Guest interviews and everything from pop country to bluegrass and folk to hip hop. This is Off the Beaten Path.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, me Ben Merritt. It is another week and another opportunity for you to learn some brand new country music artists coming out of Nashville, Canada, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, the Midwest, the Northwest, just all kinds of places. Country music isn't necessarily centric to one place. You know, you don't have to live in Nashville in order to be a country music artist. As a matter of fact, both of our family reunion members, one's from Montana and the other one's from Canada. So there you go. But we'll get to those in just a little bit. We'll also hear from Kelsey K. We've got Brent James coming up, as well as, Chris Carmack, Sasha McVeigh, Tucker Brethard here in just a little bit. But again, our family reunion, Mr. Tyler Barham and Madeline Merlot, and the Cains, the family trio. Again, that is rocking the socks off of some radio folk right now. So, I just said it though, Tucker Brethard's going to kick us all off with his new one called Rock On.
Girl, I really did mean it when I wished you the best. Good to hear you're killing it way out west. Finding your own way didn't take too long. Baby, rock on, rock on. It's getting tough keeping up with where you are. Posting pics like some big Hollywood star. Guess every club in town is playing your song. Baby, rock on, rock on. Rock on like you don't miss me. Rock on like it's all good. Rock on till you forget me, just like you said you would. But I gotta tell you I can't stand the thought of someone else holding that hand. I should've put a rock on. Yeah, I do a lot of thinking about wanting you back, but I don't know about all dolled up like that. If my homegrown country girl's long gone, then baby, rock on, rock on. Rock on like you don't miss me. Rock on like it's all good. Rock on till you forget me, just like you said you would. But I gotta tell you I can't stand the thought of someone else holding that hand. I should've put a rock on. Yeah, rock on. I saw your hashtag digging on some new dude. Girl, you left me with nothing else to do. Rock on like I don't miss you. Rock on like it's all good. Rock on till I forget you, just like I wish I would. But I gotta tell you I can't stand the thought of someone else holding that hand. I should've put a rock on. Baby, rock on. Yeah, I should've put a rock on. Yeah, baby, rock on. Yeah, I really did mean it when I wished you the best.
Please welcome the one and only
Off the Beaten Path with Ben Merritt.
the TV, put on some coffee, listen to the early morning news. Stuck on the highway, a typical Monday, till that stupid song made me think about you. It's funny how the little things are the ones that hurt the most, haunted by the memories of a door that just won't close. When I'm over you, I'll walk a little taller. I could hear your name and never feel a thing. I'd be okay with letting go, erase your number from my phone. Yeah, that's what I'll do when I'm over you. Put on my makeup, getting all dressed up on Friday night, going out with somebody new. We go to a party, he leans in and kisses me, and I go back to a time when that was me and you. It's funny how the little things are the ones that hit you hard, blinded by what could have been just living with the scars. When I'm over you, I'll walk a little taller. I could hear your name and never feel a thing. I'd be okay with letting go, erase your number from my phone. Yeah, that's what I'll do when I'm over you. I could hear your name and never feel a thing. I'd be okay with letting go, erase your number from my phone. Yeah, that's what I'll do when I'm over you. That's what I'll do when I'm over you.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, me, Ben Merritt. There you go, Sasha McVeigh and her brand new single, When I'm Over You. That's definitely like a girl power empowerment kind of single, right? And Sasha, as a matter of fact, only had that song up on Spotify for a little over a week now, and it's pushing 40,000 listens already, which is pretty darn good. I'm excited to see what she can do with herself. So, congratulations to Sasha McVeigh. Ben Merritt hanging out with you here on Off the Beaten Path, trying to introduce you to some new up-and-coming country music. And this guy kind of has a little bit of a cheat. A, he's been on the Today Show. B, he's on ABC's Nashville as Will Lexington. But Chris Carmack, again, an awesome singer-songwriter. So, you gotta love the fact that ABC's Nashville goes out and finds real musicians that can act. That's the point that I really enjoy. So, here he is. This is Chris Carmack, a.k.a. Will Lexington. It's Pieces of You here on Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
The holes in the wall behind the picture that you hung. The one with our mouths gaping open wide, frozen in a song unsung. Tell their own sad story of time, or something I held that was never mine. And I can't bring myself to patch them up. Sugar's on the counter because you took your coffee sweet. Carpet's on the floor cause you hate the feeling of cold against your feet. In my bed, with you not there, I smell the faded memory of your hair, and I can't bring myself to wash the sheets. Too many pieces of you. Too many pieces to hold on to. Could we put them back together? Hang this picture on the wall. The holes are there to hang, and I'll be here if you call. I'll be here if you call. Well, my mind keeps wrapping around the love that we had at the start. And I could cry, but it only reminds me of the tears you used to break my heart. Oh, there are too many pieces of you. Too many pieces to hold on to. Could we put them back together? Hang this picture on the wall. The holes are there to hang, and I'll be here if you call. 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 I'll be here if you
Do you know a band Ben doesn't? Tell us who you are digging on Facebook.com/OTBP Podcast, Twitter @OTBP Podcast, or email OTBPpodcast@gmail.com.
You were raised on an asphalt farm. Ain't never heard a rooster crow. Never walked barefoot by a river. Felt the mud up between your toes. Never rolled in the hay. Never thrown it in four-wheel. Climb up on in here, girl. Let me show you how country feels. Put your hair down, hair down. Get you some of this laid on back. Your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. Take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. You ever watch the sun go down from the bed of a pickup truck? Ever been so into somebody you're still lying there when it comes back up? Girl, what do you say? Cut a path through that cornfield, park down by the water. Let me show you how country feels. Put your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Put your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. Let me show you, let me show you. Let your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off. Put your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. Let me show you how country feels.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, me, Ben Merritt. There you go, the first half of our family reunion, Mr. Tyler Barham, and it's actually how he kind of became a big name on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, is doing covers of some of the most popular country music artists that are out there. So it's good to see him kind of go back to his roots. Although, again, Tyler is in studio working on some brand new stuff for himself. I know that because, well, I follow him on Snapchat. Tyler Barham right there and How Country Feels. Ben Merritt hanging out with you. We're going to get to the Cains in just a little bit. Again, the family trio that is definitely making a good run at some country music radio right now. But she has been heard a lot of places in Canada. She's teamed up with Tim Hicks before on his album. I've had her here on the show before, obviously, because she's in the family reunion portion of the show. We loved her songs Honey Jack as well as Sinking Like a Stone. But now it's a new one. What You Want to Do About It? It's right here on Off the Beaten Path podcast with Miss Madeline Merlot.
Couldn't take my eyes off you, even if I wanted to. I got a feeling that you're feeling like you want me to move a little bit closer to you. I want you closer to me. Got all the makings of a this could be a good thing. What you wanna do about it? Baby, how's it gonna be? Ain't no need to dance around what's going on between you and me. We got the where and the want to. Baby, and the night is young. Could it get any better? I doubt it. What you wanna do about the need? Now, moonlight, starlight shining down. Everything coming together, yeah, right now. We're here and our hearts are pounding. What you wanna do about it? All I can think about is I can't think about anything else. How bad I want you, no, it ain't like nothing I've ever felt. You got the kisses I need, we got some memories to make. Would be ashamed to let them all go to waste. What you wanna do do about it? Baby, how's it gonna be? Ain't no need to dance around what's going on between you and me. We got the where and the want to. Baby, and the night is young. Could it get any better? I doubt it. What you wanna do about the midnight moonlight starlight shining down, everything coming together, yeah, right now. We're here and our hearts are pounding. What you wanna do about it? Do about it. What you wanna do about it? Baby, is it gonna be? Ain't no need to dance around what's going on between you and me. We got the where and the want to. Baby, and the night is young. Could it get any better? I doubt it. What you wanna do about the midnight moonlight starlight shining down, everything coming together, yeah, right now. What you wanna do about it? What you wanna do about it? What you wanna do about
Your home for new and upcoming country music.
Everybody ready?
We're ready.
Let's kick the tires and light the fire.
Main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
Off the Beaten Path with Ben Merritt.
Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt. Again, my opportunity every week to try and introduce you to some up-and-coming names in the world of country music. I've had the opportunity to talk to some people who've had a lot of success. I chatted with Maren Morris not too long ago. She's got herself a big song. We've talked to big names that have come through, like Low Cash. They're family members here on the show. And I don't like to take credit, but... No, I'm just kidding. I'm very humble about this. It's an awesome opportunity for me to chat with people. And these guys have been on my short list for a little while. I'm glad I finally was able to nail them down. This is the Cains, Madison, Taylor, and Logan. How are you guys?
Love to be part of this, man. Thank you.
You guys have been on my short list for a little while. Finally, I was able to nail down the promoter and just be like, no, I need to talk to them right now. They got the new single out, and I want to talk to them about it. So...
Thank you. Well, that's good company to be in, by the way.
Well, I mean, feel free to stop by my website and check out who you've got the same company as. But just a little self-promotion there. But anyway, I didn't warn you guys about this because I don't ever warn anybody about this. This is the icebreaker questions. Are you ready for this?
Okay, here we go.
All right, icebreaker question number 1, and this will be easy because you can all three answer the same thing. Feel free to be as specific or non-specific as you'd like, because more than likely you won't be there when this interview is heard. But where are you right now?
Right now, we are all three, well, if I'm being very specific, we're in Madison's bedroom. Madison is in the bed under the covers. Taylor is on the bed under a different blanket, and I'm sitting in the floor beside the bed, no blanket. So we're like the three little bears or whatever from Goldilocks. We're just in the weirdest configuration of three you can imagine.
It's very, in my mind, it's a very interesting arrangement, definitely. I guess family members lounge together too, right?
Yeah, it's like something out of a weird home magazine where it's like you can be in the bed, on top of the bed, or next to the bed.
Yeah, this is the different ways that you can be on this bed from IKEA.
Right, like if someone was from another planet, they were like, here's how you can use the bed.
Like a table?
Be in it, on it, or not use it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Those are your options.
Now, this is a question, the second icebreaker question. This is the last one. This is the question that I'm starting to fall in love with because I get such a great arrangement and a variety of answers from people. And you can all answer individually, or you can answer this as a team or a pair or the whole group. If we were to hit eject in your vehicle or fire up your iPad or iPod and just push play on the last thing that played, what is the last thing you were listening to?
Oh no. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Spotify right now. Okay, this is Taylor. I'll go first. I just did an entire workout session to the Chris Brown new royalty album. I hate myself.
But it's got the beat, you know. I mean, it's that right beat.
It's my favorite. I just did a One Direction sample pack. Like it's not even like it's not even like I'm trying to be so cool. Like, you just have to be honest, because if you, like, your ideal self is like, oh, let's listen to Chris Stapleton on vinyl, right? Your real self.
We're One Directioners, we're believers. For me, we just drove to Tulsa, Oklahoma last weekend, and I listened to the entire first season of the Serial podcast.
Oh.
Order. So that was like 10 hours of driving both ways, so I listened to that, and then I had a little Drake come up today during the workout. I guess that's what it takes. If you're going to go work out, it's like, okay, I need something that makes me angry, right? Or something needs to be angry in my ears about something.
Well, hopefully Chris Brown and Drake don't listen to this episode and take offense to that.
Right.
I guess. There goes any collaboration hopes with Chris Brown and Drake. But yeah, unless you guys are going to literally like just work out with them. Maybe they'll just sing in your ear while you're running. Or something. There you go. Oh, we're here with the Cains, Madison, Taylor, and Logan. And, oh, man, that was a great little second. See, that's why I love that question. That question gets me so many great responses.
Extremely revealing. It's like asking us what's on our Google search history. Please don't.
Well, Logan, we just found out off the air that it's probably just going to be you mostly. So.
Yeah,
that's true.
Luckily,
it doesn't log it multiple times when it's the same entry. They're just kind of like, we get it.
Yeah. Okay, we got it. You really enjoy the Cains. We get it.
Right, we get it.
He just types in T, and instead of like telephone, it comes up with the Cains. Yeah.
Google's like, did you mean anything else?
Nice.
It's like the Wii, like if you play two and they're like, go outside.
Right.
That's true. Yeah, the Wii. Yeah. Anyway, so the Cains, they are sisters and brother. They are actual siblings, as opposed to some of those bands out there that are like, yeah, we're brothers of the road, man. We've been together so long. It's like, no, the DNA makeup of this three individuals that are sharing a bed are, you guys are related. You're not related by road blood. You're actual blood.
It's like everybody out there has that guy that they were like, that's my cousin, or like my Uncle Frank, and then you're like, how's that person your uncle? And you're like, well, yeah, they work at the diner we go to all the time. I don't know, it's just like, that person is not your relative. But we've had a run here, probably with the exception of both of my senior years. I'm the youngest, and so my senior year of high school and then my senior year of college, we have not only been together, we have lived together, shared apartments all along, and I guess we like to say, like, yeah, it helps make the rent cheaper, but I would not like to live in the same city with y'all, not in the same house.
Yeah.
We just wind up driving to the same place every day. So.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun to, leave the practice space and then have to go in like 3 different directions, would it?
Yeah, true. And people may think this is weird, but I'm getting married. Not this part. I'm getting married. I'm getting married in 11 days. That is crazy.
Well, congratulations.
I'm so excited. But me and Jared and Taylor and Logan are all living together. And we have since July. And people are like, oh, how's that going to work? I'm like, it's none of your business. It's amazing.
Don't worry about it.
I know. But that's my actual first choice and dream, just because we have always lived together. And I met Jared through Logan. They were best friends first. And so it makes me feel great that our family is going to, I don't know, I just feel like it's a really rare experience to have your husband and your siblings be like equally best friends.
Now, is Jared musical? Is that why you guys dropped the trio part of the name? Because eventually Jared's going to join the group?
And I hope so. It's like Jared, he's a brilliant singer, one, and he would never, I guess he would like admit it, but it's not like he just doesn't choose to go do it, but he just sings in the shower, and it's like phenomenal. We used to sing together in high school, but I feel like it's very indicative of how it is to date or ultimately marry one of the three of us. It's like our dad, even when we were growing up, he was just like, I'm going to buy this big plot of land, and we'll have a driveway with like other driveways that stem off of it, and we'll all live in the same place, and we spend all the holidays together. I mean, that's how our family unit functions, and it's almost like when you come to be a part of us, whether it's just a friend or whatever, it's just like when you're here, your family, right? What company is that? I don't know. I think that's Dennis or something, but it's like, but when no matter who it is or where you come from or how long you spend with us, as soon as you walk through the door, you are as much family and as welcome as you'll ever be. So, I don't know. It's just fun. I don't like thinking about not having our whole crew together always.
That's awesome. Awesome, definitely. I know the relation from that. My grandmother lived in Toledo, Ohio, and my aunt bought the house right next door to her. And then when my cousin got old enough, she bought the house right across the street. So there was like a little mini compound of our family like right there too. So I know right where you're coming from on that. It's definitely a thing where you're just like, okay, these are the people that I really, really know and I really, really love. They need to be within like shouting distance, you know. I mean, that makes sense. So we're here on the phone with the Cains. Again, we've got Madison, Taylor, and Logan. Let's take a short break because I have a feeling that there's probably going to be some rotating on the bed of, you know, who's sitting, who's sitting on, who's laying under, anything. But tell us a little bit about the song Journey's End, and then we're going to take a listen to it.
Cool. Well, Journey's End, this song was written a really long time ago, and we were like, man, this is too pop to put on the radio, but we brought it back out, and the music video for this song is really cool because it shows home video footage, and I think that this song is kind of an anthem just to anybody that maybe you've lost connection or lost touch with an old friend or family member, or you just miss somebody, and it's a cool song that gives you hope that you're going to see them again. So Journey's End goes out to you, Ben. We hope we see you again.
Oh, well, we'll still talk to each other after the song's done, right?
Yes, so we're assured.
The journey's never over.
Okay, good. All right. Well, you guys do whatever rotating you need to do, and we'll take a listen to Journey's End real quick, all right?
Okay,
Please don't write me letters.
I can't read them.
Please don't stay forever.
Just a season. Say you're waiting.
They're waiting.
Say you need me. When you call out my name, I can feel it. Carried
Off the Beaten Path podcast. Me, Ben Merritt. There you go. That is Journey's End with the Cains, Madison, Taylor, and Logan. Did you guys move? Did you guys actually like transition and shift around into bed, or no?
Oh yeah, we definitely got the blood flowing a little bit. I think I moved you. I'm sitting Indian style. I'm still on the floor. But
Okay. There you Yeah, when you're trying to put three people onto one flat surface, somehow somebody always ends up not on the flat surface and feels a little outsider. So hopefully you're okay, Logan.
I'm okay.
Okay,
it's
good.
It's a blessing and a curse. Our new apartment has hardwood floors, so
Well,
grateful for the hardwood.
Wait. Never mind. Anyway, but being the baby, I'm sure that you're used to getting the floor too. So.
Well, I actually had the top bunk growing up.
Really?
We shared bed. We shared bunk bed.
I'm an only child, and I had bunk beds. Don't ask me why, but
Go? Like,
yeah.
One for your, like, imaginary friend.
Yeah, well, it was kind of funny too because I live up here in the north part of the country, like the northern portion of the country where it gets cold. I don't know if you guys know what cold is, but it gets cold up here.
That's the one where you sweat all day.
No, it's the opposite of that. It's the other one.
Oh,
it's the other. It's
Get
the
one
other.
day a year.
Yeah. So in the wintertime, I would sleep on the bottom bunk, and in the summertime, I would sleep on the top bunk.
I see.
Yeah.
Shaking it up.
Yeah, well, because in the wintertime, you would sleep on the bottom bunk because the top bunk would catch your body heat and keep you a little bit warmer.
Aha.
See? There you go.
I see.
Little physics or math or I don't science word. I'm a radio DJ. I don't know much about science, so. Oh man, we got the Cains here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. We were talking about this off the air, and I really wanted to bring it up because it's a very cool thing that you guys do. You take that little bit of fame that you guys are growing, and you are growing it, and you try and help as much as you can. I know that Make-A-Wish is a big deal for you guys. A lot of charity work. You said that both of your parents are pastors, so I'm guessing that it came from a very young age that you guys knew that you had to take what you got and try and help people with it, right?
Yeah, I feel like, and we talked about our parents a little bit, but I feel like all our parents have done since we were little is just, they'll just say, like, okay, who won an Olympic gold medal back in the 70s? Who was the top hit person even a couple of years ago? Who won this award? And if we couldn't remember, they would say, just remember, like, whatever you do to help someone else is the only thing that's going to last.
Yeah.
No one is going to care, like, how many records you sell, but they will always care, like, how you make them feel or how you impact their life. So I think that, I don't know, that's sort of how we were raised. It's not easy to remember that. A lot of fear comes into doing this kind of job because you're so worried that, that you're not going to be accepted or that everything won't work out, and, we don't really have any backup plan. So I think that if you can take the fear out of not being successful, you can just enjoy whatever success you have and try to turn it into something that's meaningful.
Yeah, you take everything for granted up until that moment where it's not there, and then you're like, oh my God, it's gone. But you guys are living.
Right.
You guys are living in the now. That's a great way to look at it.
We're trying.
Yeah, we also make a lot of fear-driven decisions. It's easy to sit here on a beautiful spring day when your career has options and think we're going to do an interview, but then there are days where you're just like, man, I totally missed it. Like, I should have just been. I did broadcast journalism in school as well. I wanted to work at ESPN. We all just thought, like, I don't know, this is a dream, a lofty dream at best, and I don't know, it's like I don't want to quote Jim Carrey's speech. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like going around the internet right now, but and claim like I'm so smart, but I just heard him say it, and he said you can fail trying to do something you don't like just as easily as you can try for something you love. So you might as well go for what you love. And it just is like, wow, Jim Carrey, you're the funny guy. That was really deep and impressing on me. And
Nobody expected that from the mask.
Right. I expect his tongue to roll out.
Once you're like, I heard the speech from Jim Carrey, and it's like, wow.
I was waiting for something from Ace Ventura or something, yeah. But no, it's a good point. You know, you can try and fail at something that you're just doing to pass the time as much as you can try and fail or try and succeed at something that you would really love to do forever and ever. So
yeah.
That's perfect. Wow.
We're trying.
I might actually, you know what? That's a quotable Jim Carrey thing. I might, write that down. That's great.
Well done, Jim Carrey. You made it.
There you go. Yeah, Jim Carrey, finally. He's quoted here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. That's been a lifelong dream for him, I'm sure. So we're here with
Drake and Chris Brown and Jim Carrey all in a room with us. We'll all hang.
It'll be the greatest conversation ever. Oh, man. Oh, we got the Cains here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Me, Ben Merritt. Again, this is the opportunity. This is the chance where your management and your promotions team and you guys hopefully fall in love with me. This is the Pimp Yourself portion. Tell everybody how they can follow along with your up-and-coming career via social media or maybe even, how they can find you guys do shows and stuff like that. How do they get in touch with the Cains?
Right on. Okay, so I'll break it down for you guys. Can somebody give me a beat? That's not like a drum roll. I'm not supposed to rap to a drum roll. Come on, fuck around. Okay. So this is going to be like a speakeasy thing, right? So our website, thecainsofficial.com, that's where our schedule is. Keep up with our tour. Facebook is going to be like videos and silly. Instagram is where we try to look cooler than we are. That's the Cains music.
That's what everybody does on Instagram.
Twitter is where we just try to be witty, I guess. You get 140 characters. It's hard to just really land something meaningful. But we run all our own socials. So we're the Cains on Facebook, the Cains music on everything else. And it's, maybe we shouldn't say this, but it is a direct line to the three of us. So we have zero deniability. We do not have a media team. So we try to respond to everything and everybody. But, yeah, that's coming right to us. So.
Be nice. Don't hurt our feelings.
Don't hurt our feelings. We are sensitive.
I really do enjoy... Yeah, don't hurt their feelings. That's the most important part. I do enjoy when an artist actually runs their own social media because, look at Blake Shelton. He's like the top of the top, and he still runs his own Twitter account. So, you got to think about that.
That's so cool. It's so obvious when someone else is running it. It's like, I heart my siblings, love the Cains, hashtag coffee, hashtag...
Couldn't do it without my fans. And on the other side, you got Brett Eldridge's beautiful blue eyes going up on the internet every day. You're like, that's him.
Yeah,
that's definitely him.
That's definitely him. He's taking another dumb selfie. All right. But no, you can tell. You can definitely tell when an artist runs their own, and then when the band manager or somebody from a label steps in. So I love it. I really do love it. Or at least when you guys do post your own stuff. I love it when an artist gets involved with their own social media.
It was cool, man. We had somebody kind of give us a real neat piece of advice. And they were just saying the only reason you have social media is so that you maintain an open conversation with anyone out there. And so if someone's looking at your socials and they feel like it's a rant or they feel like you're just saying, hey, man, come see my show, they can't respond to that. They can't have a dialogue with you about it. So I guess that's what we're trying to do always is just keep the conversation open and going about what is your life like? What do you like?
Right.
As opposed to just like, hey, man, check out our T-shirts. You're like, great.
One of the things that I noticed is when Twitter started to become more and more label, more and more like the management team takes over Twitter,
right.
Those artists that really enjoyed being part of the Twitter thing where they were really in touch with their fans, they all moved to Snapchat, if you noticed.
Right.
That's true.
So Snapchat's becoming the new form of you're guaranteed. It's a picture of me on the other side. It's obviously me that you're talking to. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So maybe you guys should think about Snapchat for your next major social media.
Yeah.
The girls are good at it, and I'll tell you, this face swap thing has changed the whole game. That face scan, and they'll mess with your. That has changed our world.
And it's so weird, but like I sort of love the way that Logan's face looks on mine because it makes my teeth look so white compared to his goatee. Oh man, I feel so weird.
I've seen a couple of Snapchat people do the face swap with like posters. So it's like a really ugly, like a really ugly dude swapping with like Hugh Jackman or something like that. Or it's really kind of fun to see that face swap thing. It works. It's terrifying how easily that works, actually. But
so for our off the beaten path fam, we'll divulge our Snapchats. We don't have a band Snapchat, but you would think, right? We would have a shared cell phone, right?
Well, I mean, you guys are together a lot. I'm just saying. It's
right.
Anyway, so again, I appreciate you guys hanging with us here on Off the Beaten Path. But before we let you go, tell us a little bit about Knock Knock, and then we'll take a listen to it.
Okay, so what happened to us with Knock Knock is something that we hope will happen to you. It's just that we always want to write our own music. We always want to tell our own story, but we had a bundle of songs pitched to us, and it was, 4 or 5 months later, we were all humming and singing a song that we didn't even remember the title of, and it was like, man, that just really, got all over us. And so then when you go into it and you start to learn the story and you start to put yourself into the story, then it's, you can see the strength of the writing. And so we didn't write it. We wish we did. But it's just been an amazing journey for us to take a song that wasn't us and sort of go into the studio and make it our own sound and then ultimately make it our story. So we're excited that it was our single, and we hope you love it.
Definitely. I appreciate the guys. You guys stopping by and chatting with us, Madison, Taylor, and Logan, the Cains. Thank you guys for taking some time out of your busy time in this early, beautiful spring day and chatting with us here on Off the Beaten Path.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you. It's awesome.
Definitely. Again, that's the Cains, and here they are right now. This is Knock Knock. It's Off the Beaten Path with me, Ben Merritt.
I wish you'd scream, just say anything. Curse my name, slam the door. There's a stranger where you stood before, and he looks through me like I'm not there. I'm floating here in the atmosphere, and you don't care. No, no. Lights come on, but nobody's home, and I talk, but you turned off some time ago. We spin like a broken record, and your unavailability is killing me. No vacancy every time I knock, knock.
Young artists, get your music on the show by emailing Ben at otbppodcast@gmail.com.
Take my heart and set it free. Though it has been broken once or twice or three, I know we've been close enough to feel some pain. But if we give no second chance, it's a crying shame. It's a crying shame. Crying shame. Love don't treat you like you think it should. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Sure got better when I understood. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Yeah, it hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Take me on a ride, babe, I'm willing to go. On a ride that'll take us high as Colorado. And put these flowers in your hair, let me open your door. Whatever happened yesterday don't matter no more. No, don't matter no more. Don't matter no more. Love don't treat you like you think it should. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Sure got better when I understood. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Yeah, it hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Yes, it feels so good. It's a crying shame, but it don't matter no more. Yes, it's a crying shame, but it don't matter no more. Love don't treat you like you think it should. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Sure got better when I understood. It hurts so bad, it feels so good. Love don't treat you like you think it should. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Sure got better when I understood. It hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Yeah, it hurts so bad, but it feels so good. Yes, it feels so good. Yes, it feels so good. Feels so good. Yes, it feels so good.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, me, Ben Merritt. There you go. That is Brent James and Vintage Youth with the song Hurts So Bad, But It Feels So Good. Ben Merritt hanging out with you again here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. I'll give you some details on how to get your music in, or maybe your favorites musicians that no one else is really listening to. Tell me how I can listen to them and tell you just in a little bit. But first, here is Kelsey K. This is Run Girl on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Me, Ben Merritt.
I was just a lonely girl, trying to find my way, looking for a heart to hold. I made that mistake, 'cause he was just a no-good boy, trouble written on his face. Couldn't buy the stars that night, yeah, when they sealed our fate. I should've known, should've left you down that road to let me where I shouldn't go. So run, girl, run away so fast, don't waste a second thinking, move. you need. Go and pack up your things. No time for goodbye in a cruel world. Run, girl. Your words were like a song, 1,000 times replayed. Must have took me for a fool. All those lies to my face. Remember when the walls came down? I saw the light of day. Watched the smoke clear out. Found a dream to chase. Oh, I should've known. Should've left you down that road. That road to let me where I shouldn't go. So run, girl, run away so fast. Don't waste a second thinking, looking back. 'Cause leaving is what you need. Go and pack up your things. No time for goodbye in a cruel world. Run, girl, until you find a clear sky, sunrise, no lies, open spaces, room to breathe, and a heart of gold, a heart that knows how to love a girl like me. Until then, I'm running free. Don't waste a second thinking, looking back. 'Cause leaving is what you need. Go and pack up your things. No time for goodbye in a cruel world. Run, girl. Run, girl, run away, leave behind those rainy days. Run away. Hey, run away, leave behind those rainy days. Run away. Run away. Run away.
Hailing from Iowa, that is Kelsey K here on Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt. That is Run Girl. That's the title track off the EP. Kelsey began writing songs when she was 6. She bought her first guitar with her birthday money when she was 9. And 2 years later, she had the great opportunity to open up for Mr. Gary Allan after winning a local country music contest. Since then, she's put out 2 albums in 2011 and 12 and opened for Lady A, Billy Currington, Toby Keith, Scotty McCreery, Hunter Hayes, and all kinds of other great artists as well. So again, Kelsey K, young, up-and-coming talent. That is the point of this show. Again, we want to say thank you to the Cains for stopping by for this week's episode. Next week, the Neon Summer, not the Neon Summer. Anyway, it's a sibling plus married couple duet, trio words. There you go. Neon Summer going to be our special guest next week here on Off the Beaten Path. And then we're only a week away from another live episode here of the show. So thank you very much for hanging out and being here on this episode. Join us on social medias. This is how you can get all your favorite artists that maybe no one else is listening to, into my ear at least. OTBP Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, you can just email us, otbppodcast@gmail.com. Have yourself a great week. Thanks to the Cains. Next week, Neon Summer, and hopefully you too. It's Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt.